Hello YouTube, today I'm at Pinckney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram taking a look at this 2020 Jeep Gladiator Mojave Edition. This has got to be my favorite edition of Jeep Gladiator. Absolutely love it. Full LED headlights up front, orange and gray accents. This looks to be like it's like the truck bed liner material on the tow recovery hooks. Very cool. This does have the front facing trail camera. Mojave hood. There's your gray and orange Mojave badging throughout. Again, right there. Coming to the wheel and tire setup, we got a 17-inch blacked out wheel on 285/70 R17 Falcon Wild Peak MTs. This does have a 2-inch spacer lift installed, and it has Fox shocks specifically tuned for Jeep, which is very cool. All the doors are removable to put the windshield down. Top's removable. Very, very cool. You get cab length running boards blacked out. These are very, very nice. Very nice, hard, powder coated. There are little Jeep Easter eggs all over the place on this vehicle. Let me see if I can get it. There's one right there too. I'll point out one in the bed in a little bit. This does have the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle from the outside just by pushing that button. Again, here's your Fox tuned shocks with remote reservoirs, and this has the very similar suspension to the Ram 1500. It's got a 5-link in the back. Very aggressive looking tires, paint match fender flares. Overall, just really, really sweet looking truck. LED tail lights, and then again your orange tow recovery hooks right here. You got your 4-pin and 7-pin connector. Backup camera, orange and gray Jeep logo right there. Just very, very cool. And because the hardtop is removable, your third brake light is actually right here. Coming around to this side, we've got your fuel fill port right there. Again, cab length running boards. And this is a desert rated 4x4 badge because it's the Mojave Edition. So overall, very, very cool. I love, love, love this edition Jeep Gladiator. With that being said, let's take a closer look at the interior. So getting in is very easy with these running boards. I do want to point out before we get in the orange accent stitching all throughout. Very nice leather wrap seats with Mojave embroidered in the driver and passenger side. Floor liners are included from the factory in this guy. You also have orange accents again throughout, orange and gray, orange stitching, again orange stitching. Just absolutely beautiful. So starting off over here on the left side of the steering wheel, we've got your lock and unlock buttons, and then all of your mirror controls right here. Right here we have all the controls for the exterior lighting of the vehicle. Right here we have your dimmer switch for the ambient lighting, and then here we have the dimmer switch for the instrument cluster. Under that we have your 115 volt 400 watt cargo power button right there. Coming up to the instrument cluster, tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right. Very nice LCD display in the middle. My favorite one in particular is the off-road mode, which is right here. Very, very cool. Which brings us back to the steering wheel. Very nice leather wrapped heated steering wheel. Bolsters at 10 and 2. This control pad right here controls the center LCD display. To the right of that we have your hands-free call buttons. Over here on this side we have the cruise control buttons for the vehicle. Just like on all FCA vehicles, you have a seek or scan button on the back of the left side of the steering wheel and a volume rocker on the back of the right side of the steering wheel. Point that out real quick right there. Nice shallow storage tray right up top. Which brings us to the awesome touchscreen display. Very responsive, very awesome. FCA does a really good job updating their tech and their touchscreen displays every so often. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as you can see it's got off-road pages. I believe you can actually record using the front-facing camera your trail adventures, which is very cool. Under that, we have the push button start right over here. All of the physical controls for the HVAC system in the vehicle, as well as your heated seats for the driver and passenger, and then your heated steering wheel button. So just like with the the Dodge Charger and Challenger, they got the performance pages. With this, you have the off-road pages. Very, very cool. You can accessory gauges, pitch and roll, trail cam. So if you don't want to use the off-road mode on the LCD display, you can use this. You also have all of your accessory gauges so you can monitor things while you're out on the trail. Very cool. Mute button, screen off button. So if you're driving at night and the screen's too bright, push that. To turn the screen back on, you can push the button again, or you can just touch the screen. Automatic start stop off, it is on by default. Automatic start stop is on by default. To turn it off, you push the button, it's indicated by an amber light right there. Traction control off, parking sensors off, and I believe this is trail control, not hill descent control. Under that, we have all of the window controls for the vehicle. Right here, 12-volt outlet, your media hub, including a auxiliary jack, USB-C, as well as regular USB. Right here we have your axle locker, and then your rear locker only. I believe with the, Rubicon, I believe you actually get front and rear lockers. And then here's your off-road plus mode, which will shift you into 4 low. Right over here we have 4 auxiliary upfitter switches. Right here we have your manual transfer case selection, 2 high, 4 high, neutral, and 4 low. And then right here we have your automatic gear selector with your Gladiator up top. Very cool. It's also got manual plus and minus mode. Very high definition backup camera system. Love it. Right here we got 2 cup holders, and if you look closely, your key fob can actually fit right in there. So you don't have to keep it in your pocket with you. Very cool. And then right here we have your parking brake, which again has that beautiful orange stitching throughout. Center console, first tier, second tier, giving us access to a USB with dimples for cord management on both driver and passenger side. Again, Mojave seats, absolutely beautiful. Glove box, grab handle to hold onto something when you're off-roading. Again, orange throughout. Vanities are up here. They are LED lit for passenger as well as driver. Right here we have your SOS and assist button, and then your automatic dimming rear view mirror. Overall, I love the interior of this vehicle. I love the color orange. I love the orange and gray accent colors. And again, the Mojave has got to be my favorite edition of Jeep Gladiator. With that being said, let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom we have. They did just unload this truck off the trailer, so unfortunately there is still a decent amount of stuff that needs to be put on, so I may not be able to get as much of a in-depth analysis as I'd like. So with the driver's seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have maybe 2 to 3 inches of legroom back here before my knees hit the seat. I am 5'11" for reference. You do have storage in the form of these little elastic pouches on both driver and passenger sides, as well as this MOLLE webbing, which is very cool. Rear HVAC system, as well as window controls right here. You also have 2 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, and a 115 volt 400 watt power outlet. Coming to the rear seat, the middle seat does have a pull down armrest / cup holder, and the rear window is manual sliding. Again, this is the hard top. You can take the whole thing off, but even being 5'11" back here, I still have a couple inches before my head would even hit the top of the roof. So very, very nice. I wish I had a little bit more leg room, but again, this is a smaller size truck, so I can't really complain. Let's take a look. So to open the bed on this truck, you're gonna come up to it, pull it like normal. It is very light and assisted, so it will go down automatically. This one does have a spray-in bed liner from the factory. It also has 4 tie downs, 1 in each corner. It also has LED bed lighting on both driver and passenger sides, as well as a 115 volt 400 watt power outlet, which was the button that I pressed over on the left side of the steering wheel. If you look closely, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but there are little tread marks on the driver and passenger side. You can fit 2 dirt bikes in here easily, a standard size quad. You can also do, believe it or not, drywall and plywood. There is a little Easter egg. Where is it? Right here. If I can figure out how to pull this, there we go. 419. If you know what 419 is, put it in the comments below. I thought that was really cool, a huge tribute that Jeep did. But again, you can fit, well, if I can get this closed, you can fit 2 dirt bikes, a quad, drywall and plywood. The key to fitting the drywall and plywood, obviously the length is going to be the issue. With these straps right here, what you do is you put them around this little black plastic piece on both sides, and the tailgate will actually sit like this. And that's so that way you can keep drywall in here, and even if the dirt bike or quad does stick out just a little bit, this does protect it from obviously falling out of the bed of the truck, but you do have tie downs to help with that. So take it off is just as easy as putting it in. There you go. Put the bed up, or the tailgate up, I mean. Very light, very easy to put up. Let's take a look at that window sticker real quick. So because this just came off the truck, the window sticker was not put on the window yet, so we can actually go over it and see it pretty clearly. Again, this is a 2020 Jeep Gladiator Mojave 4x4 with a base price of $43,875. It has the 3.6 liter V6 with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Standard equipment is going to be right here. Optional equipment is going to start here and continue all the way over to the second page. Most notably, you have the leather trim bucket seats for $1,595. Customer preferred package 24D is the code. You have the premium lighting group for $1,195. 8.4-inch Uconnect premium audio group with Uconnect Nav and GPS navigation with Alpine audio system for $1,845. 8-speed auto 850 RE transmission for $2,000. Black Freedom top 3-piece hardtop for $1,295, and then a bunch of miscellaneous packages right here for a total price of $61,285. Fuel economy rating is right here. This vehicle is rated at 17 miles per gallon city, 22 miles per gallon highway for a combined fuel economy rating of 19 miles per gallon. A lot of people comment on my videos about the total price or MSRP. Very rarely, if ever, should you be paying sticker or MSRP for a vehicle. People qualify for rebates, discounts, and incentives all the time, especially right now with everything going on in the world. Companies, auto manufacturers are doing everything they can to get people into their vehicles. So they are pretty much giving discounts left and right. Shop around. These guys at Pinckney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram are very fair. This is actually where I got my truck, so I definitely can vouch for them. Just shop around and see what you qualify for. I want to give Pinckney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram a huge thank you and shout out for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle in particular, or any of the Jeep Gladiators, be it 2020 like this one, or the 2021s which are coming to the dealer lot within the coming weeks, I will be posting all of the contact info in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and a share. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.